Alright, let's start with the bad news. Well, first of all, sorry for yesterday's episode being out of order. I did not notice that when I was editing it last night somehow. Probably because I was extremely tired. But hey, whatever. I'm leaving that mistake up because it's funny whenever I mess up like that. Because, like, the episode's, like, almost normal, but it's, like, not. It's kind of uncanny. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Bad news. For some reason, Teruemon is dead. I have no idea how this happened. I don't know why it happened. They should have evolved. There's no reason why they wouldn't. Unless it's just the RNG screwing me over. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. I could have swore I did the 100 shakes. And I believe it was also a traded egg. So I really don't know what happened. And it does bum me out. I mean, it's kind of on brand, I guess, for the run. But this does bum me out quite a lot. Not a huge fan of that. That is not very cash money. If I do say so myself. So I'm going to keep Rapidmon just for a little bit longer. Just in case anyone else sends some Pen 20th codes. But I'll probably put him out to pasture too. And clear this device up. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Here's some more bad news. We just got word of Rumon, and I got a care mistake on him. He sleeps earlier than Metal Tyrannomon, which is weird and it's tripping me up. And yes, we have Metal Tyrannomon over here. There he is, Metal Tyrannomon. I love Metal Tyrannomon spread on here. I don't know, something about it. His actual design, not crazy about. I don't hate it, but I don't know. There's something about it I don't like. I think it's just the coloring. It just seems a little boring. But I do like it. So yeah, I'm just gonna put him to sleep too, because we really don't need these two right now. I do need to get some codes done, but we'll try to do that tomorrow. I am taking this weekend off. I just want to warn you guys now that is happening. It is, as I'm recording this, Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday, so you'll be getting a Friday episode, and you'll be getting a Saturday episode, but there's not going to be a Sunday episode. So yeah, when I mean taking the weekend off, that really means you're not getting a Sunday episode. But I don't think you guys will mind too much. But I am warning you guys this time. Usually I do it without warning. It's going to be a warning. There won't be a Sunday episode this week. So, something I want to talk about before we go. It's going to be a quick episode. This is pretty important. So, you guys probably have already heard this before, because quite a few people have already mentioned it. But, just wanted to put my 2 cents in. And just in case you haven't heard, this is the Digital Monsters X, or the Digital Monster X. This was released, I don't know, a year and a half ago now, 2 years ago. And this is using the same mold as the 20th, but the internals are different. It's got its own egg in here. It's got pretty different gameplay. If you're not aware of the X, that is what this is, the quick rundown of the X. It is essentially a brand new VPET that came from Bandai a couple years ago using the already existing and pretty popular brick design and mold. So, a Malaysian, I guess, toy store or something of that, they're buying stock, and they were able to buy stock that states the Digital Monster X1 red and blue. I only have the red one. I don't own the blue one. There was 2 versions. There's the red and the blue, and they have them up on their store. They're apparently going to be roughly $28, but then again, I believe when the English 20th leaked, they were also around that price, but when we actually got them stateside, they were only $20. So it might be more expensive slightly, or it might be the same price as the 20th. We'll see when it actually comes out stateside. That is if it comes out. But the thing is, this is extremely similar to how the English 20ths were leaked. A similar store, if not the same store. You know, it was in their system. It was apparently available to purchase from Bandai. There were some things that were inaccurate, but the inaccuracies don't really matter because in the end we still got English 20ths. Now I remember, I think they listed a green and a purple device. Now we didn't get that in Wave 1. We did eventually get a purple. We're getting a purple device now in Wave 3, and we've got a green device in Wave 2, and we're getting another green device in Wave 3. So this holds a lot of water, and if you really think about it, you know, I was hopeful that Bandai of America was going to bring over the Pendulum 20th to the States and market it as, you know, something new. You know, oh my god, look at this never before seen device, because the Pendulums never came out stateside. So it would have been cool to see that, but sadly that's not what we got. We are getting the bricks once more. We're getting the X's, and I'm not too upset about this. It makes sense. The 20ths have done extremely well for Bandai, so obviously this is very iconic. I've said this before and I'll say it again, you know, all the way I'm tired of bricks. I know we all are. Bandai of America has just struck gold with these, and they know how iconic it is based on not only nostalgia, but now people just recognize this as a Digimon device by itself. So to move to the X next, it makes sense. Maybe after the X we'll get the Pendulum 20ths. Maybe not. Who knows? Are we going to get more colors? I hope. That would be really cool if we got some different, you know, it's still the X1, but we got them in different colors. I would like that. I would think that'd be pretty cool. If we don't, again, it'd be nice just to be able to buy the blue one, because the blue one actually has a couple Digimon that I really like that I wanted to raise when I was raising the X1 Red. Another thing is I can get another X1 Red that doesn't have a crappy screen, so maybe I'll swap the screens. Again, I'll just put this. No, this one needs a new screen. So yeah, you're fine. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I am excited. I am happy. I'm pretty sure if this does come out, it's not going to have the super dark screen problem the original X1 had, because Bandai of America has been pretty good with the screens on their devices. I haven't gotten a Wave 2. I know they always mention this, but I haven't gotten a Wave 2 yet. But from the videos I've seen, it does seem like it's a nice, you know, it's a good screen. They have the settings right. It doesn't look too dim or too dark. And hopefully the Wave 3 keeps that up. So, yeah. English Wave 3, or English, sorry, Digimon X is coming apparently sometime around February. So maybe like March or April. I think this happened last time too with the 20ths, where they said it was going to come out 1 month, and then it got, like, it actually ended up coming out like I think a month later. So we'll see what happens. But once it starts showing up, if it starts showing up in, like, you know, GameStop's thing, if it's going to be in GameStop again, or if it just shows up on Amazon, we'll know. And yes, I will buy one, because I didn't buy both. So if they do have a blue one, I'll buy the blue one. If they do have some, like, wacky new color, maybe I'll just buy a wacky new color. But I am very excited. I hope that this is true, because the Digimon X's are pretty expensive now. It's kind of nuts, and I feel really bad for people that missed that pre-order period and don't have the ability to get one. So this will really help even out the market, and, you know, people that like the 20th can now move on to the X's, and I think they'd have a fun time. The X's are some of my favorite devices. Definitely the X1 I had a lot of fun with. I love the X2 and its roster, and the X3 I loved a lot too. So if we get the X1, we're definitely going to get the X3 eventually, depending on how Bandai's going to do this time. If we're getting multiple colors in a set or not, either way we'll probably be getting everything, because apparently from what we've been hearing, what I've been hearing personally, is that Bandai of America has essentially confirmed that every Wave 3 Brick English 20th will have Meicoomon in it, which I know a lot of people are upset about that. I kind of expected that. I mean, once we don't know for sure yet, we'll know once it's like in someone's hands. But from what Bandai has apparently said, and from what people have been asking them, apparently they all have Meicoomon. I'm fine with that. I like Meicoomon. I know people really don't like Meicoomon. I know people were looking forward to this wave being split up with different eggs, or Bandai doing something like making their own exclusive egg, or even having like a super 20th where it's just like all the eggs are already unlocked in one device. Yeah, that'd be cool, but I wasn't expecting it. You know, it'd been cool to get if Bandai were to do like their own exclusive egg. It'd be cool if we got the version 6 egg with some surprises in it, and an Arrow Digimon egg. That would have been cool, but alas, that is not the case. So another thing, Bandai is surprisingly, this is kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen them do this before. On the US Premium Bandai site, they have now up for grabs the Wave 3 English 20ths, but they are packs. And there's 2 packs. One is called the Monochrome pack, which is the glow-in-the-dark black and white, and the white and black one. Although, I did say this before, the white is kind of a blue-gray white. Looking at the render now, it actually kind of matches the... It's a similar tone to the Digivice version complete, so maybe that was the point. It was supposed to kind of look like the Digivice. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it throws those 3, and then the other one's called the, I don't know, I think it's like the Retro Neon pack, and that's all the other colors are in that pack, which is cool. You're not saving any money by ordering from Premium Bandai, if I'm not mistaken. You're pretty much paying exactly how much you would pay if you were to pay for each one of them. So, I mean, if you're gonna buy multiple, and your favorite is in one of those sets, why not? I think that would be an interesting thing. I don't know what they're trying to test here. They're either testing to see, is Premium Bandai US, is it an avenue for doing this kind of stuff in the future? Or are they just gonna keep releasing it on Amazon? Or is this just something they're going to do where they're going to make like bundles only available on Premium Bandai? I really don't know what they're trying here. This definitely seems like some kind of weird test though, and I don't know how to pass it. But if you are interested, if you're getting multiples, that's there for you. I am getting multiples, but I'm not planning on buying any of those bundles at the moment, because I'll probably get them like I'll buy 20 and then 20. I'm not going to buy them all immediately for $80. I'm trying to save my money because sooner than later the VPET Z's, or the Pendulum Z's Wave 2 will get announced, and I'll have to, pre-order those. So, yeah. That's kind of it though as far as news is concerned. What do you guys think about an English release of the VPET X? The Pendulum, dude, I'm getting all mixed up here. The DMX, I gotta just keep calling it that. The DMX, an English release. What do you guys think? Are you happy? Are you mad because you bought both and you spent all that money and now are you mad? Are you happy for people that weren't able to pre-order it? Do you think that this is a wrong move and they should have did the Pendulum 20ths next? Do you think we're ever gonna get the Pendulum 20ths in America? Let me know. I am interested in seeing what you think. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know what the heck Bandai of America is going to be doing next. They may be trying to, cash in on the aesthetic and look and nostalgia and just overall, it's a very iconic looking device, So I just think they're trying to cash in on that as much as possible before they can't anymore. And you gotta understand that, like, releasing these for $20 on Amazon overall is still a good thing. Even though we paid more when they first came out, not everyone gets that chance. Not everyone can do that. So it's giving a lot of people if this does happen, it's going to give a lot more people an option and a way to play these and a way to join the community. I'm all for it, you know. If, you know, God forbid, I mean, even if it happens, it doesn't matter. If the version complete, you know, the one we're paying $100 for right now, let's say Bandai of America says, hey, you know, we're going to make an American release of this. It's going to be the same, but translated, and it's going to be 45. You know, it's cheaper. I wouldn't be upset. I'd be okay with that, because that gives more people the option to get it, and more people to be able to, you know, it lowers the, not the bar, but the barrier of entry, and I'm all for that. So that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. If you guys like this episode and you're not subscribed, do me a favor and do yourself a favor and like, subscribe, dude, if you want to. I'd like it if you did, though. That'd be pretty sick. But yeah, that's all from me. Huge shout out to my patrons, Omega Scourge, Casey Joes. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for checking me out today. I'm gonna go. Sorry if I'm talking like real quiet and stuff. It's actually pretty late right now. I had to wait a long time for these two to evolve, and I wanted them to evolve so I can have at least something to show off in the episode. So yeah, I'm off. You guys take care of yourselves, and as always, peace.